You're watching Bet Republic TV with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And next up, we've got Liverpool's entry into the Champions League at home to the Hungarian champions Debrecen. Now, Debrecen, I've got a very good record at home. They've been champions in 4 of the last 5 years, and by their standards, they've actually done very well to get to the group stages. They've had 3 ties to get to this stage, having failed to do so in the last couple of seasons. Steve, over the last couple of seasons, this team have lost to some pretty weak opponents. They lost to a team from Sweden last year, Elfsborg, and to a team from Macedonia the year before. And I think you remember seeing them as well against Manchester United a few years ago when they lost 3-0 at home and away. Yeah. On that basis, they're a team with absolutely no European pedigree at all, aren't they?
They are, and I think it was the manner in which they got beaten by Man United as well, which was the ease, shall we say, in which they did it. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to be the strongest side in this, are they? You know, and even though Liverpool's you know, have been known to falter against lesser opposition, this should be a reasonably
walkover, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be a reasonably comfortable game for them.
Looking for reasons why it might be difficult, and we might be clutching at straws a little bit, but we mentioned they've had 3 ties to get through to this stage. That means 6 games. Yeah. They've had 4 games in the domestic league as well. Yeah. In that sense, they're match hardened, I guess, and they won't have played anybody of Liverpool's quality, but they're used to going out there and playing competitive fixtures, aren't they?
They are. However,
can that help them at all?
It can, but I'm not sure, as you say, it doesn't prepare you for a game at Liverpool, does it? The one thing we might get here is Liverpool might just take this easy. The crowd might be, you know, expectant that they've got to go and do a job. Yeah. It's not one really to whet the appetite, is it, from that perspective? So Liverpool want to get this out of the way. They want to get it won. Oh, I don't know. I mean, as I say, we're early in this competition, and we're looking at 1 to 7 shots here, and
yes,
you know,
it's too short. And the only way to bet on the game is really to back Liverpool, I guess, to win by lots or back the opposition to keep it tight.
And do you are Liverpool in good enough nick to be winning these games 4 and 5?
Yeah. Hard to say, really, isn't it? We backed Liverpool on the handicap as our first bet. That's -2.5 goals. Which is available just over evens, 68-67, let's call that evens. It's not too bad. Liverpool, if they win by 3 goals or more, will give you a winning bet here. And as Steve has mentioned, there were those 2 games against Manchester United a few years back where that's exactly what happened. So the price not too bad on that basis. Dirk Kuyt we've picked out to score any time. It's a much shorter price on Dirk Kuyt. He's around evens. You might get 11 to 10 as well to score. He'll be bigger than that in the Premier League, but he is a player who has come up with some useful goals for Liverpool in the past. So if you're looking for a goal scorer interest in the game, it's a sort of game where Kuyt, who's not the club's best finisher, but is a useful player, might expect to go on the score sheet at a price of around evens, 11 to 10. You're watching the Bet Republic Champions League preview show with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And after you finish watching the show, why not head over and check out everything else that the site has got to offer. You can set up your own profile and you can join in all the latest betting banter. And if you want to place a few bets with us, you can simply click on the link to Bet UK, which you'll find on the Bet Republic site.